I will see you all Monday.
Looking forward to it.
France. Bienvenue.
My name is Cassidy, and I'm really annoyed with you.
Yes, and you have every right to be, but we're hoping what we're going to show you right now will make up for that. Bonnie, City Council Chambers. The nicest room in City Hall by a factor of like 1 million. Go ahead. Sit down.
Leslie and I feel terrible for war breaking out at your Model UN.
Which, for the record, Denmark would have won, but that's neither here nor there. Thanks to a coordinated effort between the Parks Department and the City Manager's Office, 3 months from now, we are going to hold a statewide Model UN in this room, and you're going to run the show. And we will just be not here. Or taking some small countries. No, fine, not here. Sound good? Yeah. Those kids are passionate about something. That's important. That's all there is, really, is passion. Passion is what makes for good treaties, good relationships, good pizza, good friends, good everything, including wars. Denmark er lægger alle! Ladies and gentlemen, he was gone but never forgotten. He makes all the ladies want... No, I'm not going to say that. Swagger, beats, and I get the... Who's the what? All right, forget it. Welcome back, Tom Haverford! TikTok, it's Tommy time.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to object again. This just seems unfair.
I understand that, Jerry, but the problem is that Tom came back, and Andy's my assistant, so I kind of need him close to me.
Okay, but see, I can't even hear anything because of the noise from the copier.
Sorry, these are really important.
Tom, I would like you to redesign our Parks Department logo.
Sounds cool so far.
Rethink our visual brand. Take these words and make something amazing.
So you're saying you want me to choose a new font?
Yes, essentially, I'd like you to choose a new font. Jerry, I am making you my number 2 guy on the new font project.
Come on, that's too close. Let's make it my number 3.
Fair enough. Jerry, you're number 3.
There's only 2 of us.
He has been in this department a long time. I think maybe you could learn something from him.
Shows that our park will draw 5,000 visitors a year, and I want this to be the most amazing, awe-inspiring, fun-filled park ever conceived.
Now, how big is the park exactly?
It is 0.000003 square miles. Recently, the last remaining telephone booths in Pawnee were torn down, and on that patch of concrete, I am creating Pawnee's newest tourist attraction, the smallest park in Indiana. The title is currently held by Martin Luther King Jr. Park in Terryville. But guess what? Terryville sucks old car tires, and so does Martin Luther... No, he does not suck old car tires. He was one of the greatest men in history. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get competitive.
Has there been any resistance from the community?
No, not at all. It's so small we don't even need to do an environmental impact report. It's inexpensive, it benefits the town, it's a total slam dunk.
You two, when you work on a project together, are simply amazing. Great job, team.
Man, all these classes look amazing. I can't choose.
They do this thing called a shopping period where you can just sample as many classes as you want.
Really? Sports and society, physical science, a crash course?
Yeah, but it's not. What do you think?
Oh, I did not graduate college because I did not attend it, but I'm trying to improve myself, so I'm going to start by taking just one class.
If you're going to take a college course, Andrew, you should explore a new subject. Broaden your horizons.
Yep.
Horizons are dumb. Never broaden your horizons.
Yep.
Just take something you're great at and get an easy A.
No offense, Ron, but April's way sounds way easier. Guitar for beginners.
I value a good education, so I don't want to see Andy waste his time in college. Of all my coworkers, he is one of a small number whom I do not actively root against. There I go, getting all sappy.
Hey, Hey!
Hey,
So, I have about 9 things I need to talk to you about. The first is the ribbon cutting ceremony. Do you know who's bringing scissors? Because I cannot tell you how many ceremonies get derailed when people don't bring scissors.
Right.
Number 2.
Listen, I'm actually glad you're here.
Oh, yeah?
After this project finishes, I'm gonna focus on other departments and cut down my time with Parks and Rec.
What?
Well, look, I mean, we tried hanging out together, we tried working together, and it just bums me out.
No. See, we're just working out the kinks. You don't need to decrease your time with me. In fact, you need to increase your time with me. You need to spend more time with me. That makes sense? I think it
No,
does.
Leslie, no, listen to me. After the smallest park wraps up, I'm going to ask Chris to take over all Parks and Rec business. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I need to ascertain the whereabouts of some oversized ceremonial scissors.
Those are my pens and pencils.
You know, see, I think that Comic Sans always screams fun, right? But, man, those R's in Helvetica, they're just, like really popping for me.
Ugh, I've never been more bored in my entire life. Who cares about letters? The only good font is the Sopranos one, where the R is a pistol. Let's think bigger, people. Come on. What about a top-to-bottom makeover for the entire department? I'm talking new uniforms, new signage, new color scheme, a whole new sexy vibe.
I don't know. This really isn't what Chris asked us to do. You know what, maybe we should just stick to the assignment.
Cool, Jerry. I'd take your advice if I wanted to be a dead-eyed government drone with no ambition. Yes, technically my new job is my old job, but I'm not some boring Jerry Gergich type guy. I'm more of a Steve Harvey. I dream big, I shake things up, and I always wear dope suits.
Okay, can anyone tell me what this is called?
That's fret.
Yeah.
And a little thing you got right there, it's called a capo. Changes the key.
Maybe you should be in the advanced class?
Yeah, maybe I should.
Dude, dumb it down.
But I couldn't possibly because I'm just a beginner. I barely haven't even ever seen a Gortar.
Okay. We will be working on basic chords for the first 4 weeks.
Oh, my God, 4 weeks.
Let's
already bored. Of course you are. You're not challenging yourself.
just basic.
I suggest we sample a few more classes.
Fine.
Very good.
Goodbye, everybody. Guess what? I was secretly an undercover rock star this whole time.
For what it's worth, I think you would make an incredible brunette. Ron Swanson.
I mean, he's not even attending the ribbon cutting ceremony of a park that we made together.
I'm sorry, Leslie.
I'm just freaking out. The only thing we have left is work. And now he doesn't want to work together anymore? What does that all mean?
I think you know what it means.
Yeah. I should just drag out that tiny park project for as long as possible so Ben and I can keep working together.
That's almost exactly the opposite of what I
No,
meant.
what I'll do is I'll get the neighborhood all riled up, and then maybe they'll ask for an environmental impact report, and then Ben and I will work together for at least another year.
Leslie,
Good idea,
for
Anne.
God's sakes.
No, Anne, please, I beg of you, will you just shut your beautiful pie hole? Just sit there, let me stare at you, while you silently support me on this game plan.
Leslie?
Shh, Anne.
Leslie?
Your quiet support means the world to me, as well as your tacit endorsement of all my behaviors. As a mature, reasonable adult, I understand that this will be the last project that Ben and I are working on together. So, please join us for the grand opening of Pawnee's smallest park on November 12th, 2070. Thank you for coming to this very important and what I suspect will be lengthy meeting. The proposed park is very small, but we believe we need to investigate every detail. So if anyone has any questions for me or Assistant City Manager Ben Wyatt, go right ahead.
Hi, I have a question about this project.
Oh, wait, whoa, where's the fire? Let's get to know each other first. Tell me about your childhood.
Is there going to be basketball there? Basketball courts attract undesirables to my community
Well, there's barely room for an actual basketball, much less a court.
because there's a definite type of person I associate with basketball, and I'd rather not have that type of person nearby.
Don't worry, you don't need to worry.
Okay, I'll just come right out and say it. I'll tell you what type
You
of
don't have
person
to
I
do
don't
that.
like.
No. I think we get it.
Yep, we do, Rose. And you bring up a very good point. Intolerance. Can we be doing more? I'd like to hear from each and every one of you about a time when prejudice has touched your lives.
Hello, everyone. My name is Professor Barnes. The class I'll be teaching this semester
is introduction to lasers. The word laser stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation.
Where are the lasers?
This graphic here represents the electromagnetic spectrum arranged from low frequency.
He's not even using a laser pointer.
You can see
He's right, this class
radio waves
stinks.
here.
Stick with it, you might learn something.
All right, this
Excuse
graphic-
me, Professor? Hi there, Andy Dwyer. Curious, when will you be bringing out the lasers for me to play with? And would we start with the small lasers, or could we go just straight to the big lasers in terms of playing with them?
We won't be using actual lasers in this course. It's about the theory that makes them possible.
One of the most significant bummers of my lifetime.
First up, a personal favorite, the Sopranos option. Now, I guarantee you, anyone that sees this logo is not gonna forget about it. This is our current community center. Ugh. This is our new community center. That's right, it looks like an Apple store. Today, I'm a Beverly Hills plastic surgeon, and the Parks Department is a wrinkly old housewife in her early 30s. I'm about to work a miracle.
Thank you, ma'am. What a story. Anyone else? Anyone? This gentleman wants to say something.
No, I don't.
Come on, Mel. You're always up in arms about something.
No, I'm not. I'm not always up in arms about something.
Here we go. That's the spirit. Talk to me about what's bothering you.
Okay, that'll do it. Thanks, everybody.
I once hosted a forum about a new bike rack that lasted 7 hours. Now when I need these people to complain, they're done in 45 minutes?
Bro, check it out. You can get credit for playing intramural frisbee golf.
Okay. You can take a class on the Civil War.
Why don't I take a class on something that's already happened? Look, you guys have already had your say. Now, I want to try something that I want to try. And I'm going to make my choice, as I always do, at random.
As she was burned at the stake, Joan of Arc did not cower. She did not beg for mercy. She said in a strong, clear voice, "I am not afraid. I was born to do this."
I want to be burned at the stake.
Many societal institutions were established solely to oppress women. To this day, some feminists have even condemned marriage as a glorified form of slavery.
Amen.
That class was awesome.
I wholeheartedly agree. If that woman weren't so violently opposed to marriage, I think I would propose to her.
Well, then it's decided. Andy Dwyer will be taking women's lasers.
Women's studies.
Sorry, God, I cannot stop thinking about lasers. Women's studies. Is there such thing as women's lasers? That'd be my #1 pick.
Excuse me, what the heck is going on here?
Just preparing for the grand opening of this tiny but very intrusive park.
We were told this would have very little impact on the neighborhood. This flyer lists hundreds of events.
There are fireworks every night at midnight?
They start at midnight. Who knows when they're going to end? Look, I don't even know the impact of this park because the city skipped an environmental impact report. So we don't know about traffic problems or sound or lights or crime. I mean, it's all a mystery.
Don't you work for the government?
I do, Joe. Yeah, that's how I know just how high this conspiracy goes. What can we do about it? I'm glad you asked. I have some ideas.
These are our current park rangers. What are they up to? No one cares. They're boring, and I hate them. But, coming this spring to the Style Network, Ranger Reality Show.
I'm sorry, Tom, but Chris, he just wanted us to choose a new font. I mean, really, you've gone way off track.
Well, guess what, Jerry? I'm a dreamer, okay? I dream big. Deal with it.
Tom, weekends are for dreaming. You are a government worker. This is a government job. Plus, isn't dreaming big exactly what got you in trouble with your old company?
Hey, where are you going, Joe?
Bathroom break?
No, get back over there. I'll find you a bottle or something.
Where did all of these people come from? And why did they turn so quickly on this project?
Well, you know how it goes. It only takes one nut job to get people riled up. I hate to say this, but I think we're going to have to do that environmental impact report. They are explicitly demanding it.
Hey, everybody, listen up. In response to your complaints, we are canceling all of these disruptive events. This park is just going to be a quiet patch of grass, harming nobody. Everybody cool? Great.
Dream Team?
Actually, Chris, I know you think that we're a dream team. Yeah, but we're not. You see, Leslie here is a team of one. And that might be a very good team, but she kind of steamrolls the rest of her team, me, to do whatever she wants, regardless of how the rest of her team, me, feels. So, I don't think we should work together anymore.
Wow, that was very hard to hear. So many negative words. I just need to process this. Okay, the dream team is dead. But you guys had a great run.
Oh, and the park is open. Yay!
Good job with that.
Hello, ma'am, who is just as equal as men. I would like one ticket for women.
He would like to register for women's studies.
Okay. Here's the registration form, and we'll need a check or money order for $940.
Why? Why didn't you tell me it was so expensive?
I didn't know. My parents pay for my classes. I'll just have them pay for yours too.
Oh, God, no. That's embarrassing. I know. I'm gonna beg for money in the street like a drug addict.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God, everything in my life is going wrong right now. Whose fault is this? I demand to know.
Actually,
Ben thinks that I'm a steamroller? That's unbelievable. How dare he think that I'm a steamroller?
Leslie, I'm just telling
I
you.
know,
this
he's
because
going
I
through a
love
phase
you.
right now, and eventually we're gonna both be friends again.
No, what I was gonna say is that you really are.
Working too hard. I know, Anne, you keep starting all these sentences and not finishing.
You're a steamroller! You were a massive, enormous, runaway steamroller with no brakes and a cement brick on the gas pedal. You made me watch all 8 Harry Potter movies. I don't even like Harry Potter.
That's insane. You love Harry Potter. You've seen all 8 movies.
When we go out to a bar, you order my drinks for me.
Because you order white wine and it gives you a headache.
What's my